So the house has got a built-in double garage. I like cars, motorbikes, so when I came to take early retirement, that is one of my hobbies. And I thought I want to expand the space, I want a workshop, so that's what made us think, let's use the land we've got here, let's expand. We got involved with an architect, had a discussion with him. He was wanting to build something that was akin to a house almost. The cost of that was just ridiculous. And then through online research, Gillies Mackay came up, and I like to use local businesses. I did a lot of digging into Gillies Mackay about their construction, and that's what kind of drove us down to go down to Errol and actually start having a look at the display site down there and have that initial conversation with Cara. One of the most important things when we were deciding what to put up was around the construction, about being watertight. So I didn't want a kind of leaky, mouldy kind of garage because of the type of equipment and items we were putting into the garages. We wanted them protected. I had it in my head, the whole big 70 square metre, and I'll divide it up into little boxes inside it. And she's like, well, you do realise that's building control, planning permission, all sorts of stuff involved with that. She asked about the specifics, what you're actually going to use them for, and that's where we came up with the 3 separate buildings for the 3 specific kind of uses, which was really good. It was quite an enlightening conversation, changes your viewpoint. And I was wanting to segregate it out, have a proper workshop for my cars and bikes, have a storage area for my motorbikes. I've actually got 4 of them at the moment. I'm trying to hide a few from the wife, but yeah. And then an actual area that you can just keep all the garden stuff, the lawnmowers and picks and shovels and all that kind of stuff, again segregated away so they're not all sitting on top of each other like we are just now. So it's kind of given us a bit of a kickstart to actually start liking our house again. We're at the point where we thought we might move, but doing this has given us a whole kind of different outlook on our house now. Yeah, definitely recommend Gillies Mackay. The whole process has been really good. I know that from a cost perspective initially when you look at it, it does look more expensive than if you just go and buy a kit garage off the internet. But when you look into the details, the quality you're getting, the support you get, and the follow-up. I did have a query when I was insulating the roof, and a quick phone call down to Errol and question answered. So that part of it is really good as well. You've got a name and a face on the end of the phone kind of thing, which is really good. From the initial architect quotation to put up a 70 square metre garage is effectively double of what we've actually cost us to put these up. I was quite amazed at how expensive it was, bricks and mortar. Having built a house, how much it's changed even in 25 years cost-wise. My use of them will be sort of moving forward with my hobby, which is motorcycles and cars. I've got the space now to actually pursue that. And that was always a plan when I was working, sitting offshore, dreaming of what I'm going to do when I finally take retirement. This is the kind of the dream coming true sort of thing. Get an old bike, sit it in the garage and work on it over the winter, travel during the summer, and that's the kind of plans at the moment.